this, I still struggle with the kind of black and white, all or nothing style of thinking, which I actually ask people to push against in my book, because it's part of my own journey of this all or nothing. Like I used to think, if I can only save $10, why not just spend it all on sushi? What's $10 gonna do?
Right.
Even the $400, like what's that gonna do? Who
Right.
cares? Who
Right. It's
cares
too
about
small.
$400? But then I figured out when I was going through my process, oh, it's not about the amount. It's about working the muscle. It's about building the muscle. So you can start with a 5-pound weight. You can start with a 10-pound weight. You don't have to start with a 50-pound weight.
Can
And
you talk more
so,
about that? About
yes,
the idea that this is a muscle?
yes, that's like a huge part of what I'm suggesting,
Hmm.
is that saving money is a muscle. And the exercise that I created for myself was I challenged myself to keep money in my line of vision. It was only $30 at first because
Right.
I really didn't have a lot of money at the time and very little income, very sketchy intermittent income at the time. And I decided, okay, next time I get some money from client work or whatever, I'm just going to keep $30 and I'm just going to keep that money as almost as if it just doesn't exist and see what happens.
Hmm.
And that was the beginning of this exercise of, okay, maybe I can add $10.
Hmm.
Maybe I can add $50. And I noticed that as I added to that initial amount of money, which I started to call my base balance because I thought of it as like money underneath, like I have all my activity and all the money that's doing stuff and paying stuff and coming in and
Hmm.
out. And then I had this money that was underneath,
Hmm.
just kind of a little underground.
Hmm.
And it was kind of in a little lockbox under the soil. And it
Okay.
was just down there. And it wasn't really part of the
Right.
available money that I had for um, using.
Right. You call it the base balance.
I don't know where I came up with that, but that's what I called it in my head. And
Mm-hmm.
that's what I still call it.
Mm-hmm.
It was like a base balance. It was like
Mm-hmm.
a base balance.
Have you heard of the concept of it's something in a ship called ballast?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
this reminds me a lot of that because
Mm,
you keep certain weight in the bottom of the ship. You don't move it because it's supposed to be there and it stabilizes the whole vessel. So it doesn't pitch and roll so much, you know?
yes.
This feels like that.
It stabilizes the vessel.
Stabilizes, yeah.
Yeah.